A buddy of mine asked this girl one time, he said, hey, is it okay if I go out and get some new pussy? She said, get up there another inch. It's all new.
I had an ex who, like, I'm fucking gorgeous. And when I get with my new boyfriend, he's like, I could never imagine cheating on you. But my ex literally hired this nasty looking prostitute with the belly and the gut. And when I met her, we got physical, and I pulled her wig off, and and I'm just like, how could you fuck this nasty thing, and you paid her, but you come home to me, and he's just like, I needed something different, and he's like, what did he say? I needed strange.
And it hurts harder for you, like, though. Strange? It hurts harder for you if it's someone disgusting, because it devalues you. It devalues you in your mind, because you're like, why would you go to someone so disgusting?
Why would you give a fuck?
But exactly, I mean.
What do you mean?
At that point, it's like, get the fuck out of my house.
She's gorgeous and all that. Well, then why you give a fuck so much?
Because when someone's with me, and then I think a certain way, and he's like, "Oh, I'm with my friend," and I'm like, "Something suspicious about your friend." And then
listen, you should have just immediately recognized as soon as he fucks someone else, that ain't your man.
He doesn't after that. That definitely was moved on after that. But it was just like it took that to like see that. I didn't see that before him. He was very slick. He was very sneaky. He was very good.
So he was cheating.
Hey, only that one time that I found out. I hope I don't find out more. But I mean, I guess I really don't care.
Are you
it was
still
like a year
together?
Ago. No, hell no.
Oh,
no.
Well,
but it's just,
I think
it's just a mental thing that men just need something. I just think they, like, not all men, but him in particular, some men just have that mindset where they need to be
validated.
Well, you know what that is? Usually, I'm not a psychologist, but that's like insecurity. Because I used to do that.
He was very insecure.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could still get the chicks.
Definitely.
And so, like, I would go out and fucking see if I could still get the chicks.
I feel like that's 100%.
And then my buddies would come around, and they'd remember me getting the chicks, and so now I was kind of with the chicks, so I shouldn't have, but they're like, hey, and I got to prove to them I still got it. So watch this, and next thing you know, you boil it down, it's insecurity.
He actually did say something like that. He was like, I just know that you have all these people in your DMs wanting you, and I just needed to. And he did say something about validation, like he didn't feel like he met. He just said he had to keep up with me. That was his, and I was like, yeah, no, just keep up with me. I don't go out and fuck.
He just wanted to get some strange.
Sure, I think that's strange. I was like, what?
Strange means new. Strange means new. A buddy of mine asked this girl one time. He said, hey, is it okay if I go out and get some new pussy? She said, get up there another inch. It's all new.
I like that.
How was his relationship with his mother?
Kareem, we need that clip.
How was his relationship with his mother?
The guy that I'm talking about, he actually does not work. His mother married a 80-year-old man and lives off him. She's
there you go.
30 years younger than him, and she's spoiled. My ex didn't have a job for the last 4 years. She paid all the bills. She actually paid my bills too. I literally would talk to her, and she'd be like, "Here's my buy me Louis Vuitton, nice purses." She's very rich, so he and his
he was punishing her. He was punishing her. I think he has some issues.
Oh, for sure, he has mom issues. He would tell me like, yeah, my mom would go and party on the weekends, and I'd have to stay home with my stepdad, and I hate. I was like, oh, you do have mommy issues.
He's punishing her through women.
I had to deal with the repercussions.
There you go.
Maya, have you met a guy that? Do you know when a guy has ambition and has potential? Or what were you going to say?
Yeah, I was actually going to say that statistically, that is a fact. That men, when they go and find somebody who is not as good looking, right, and they're in a relationship, it's because they're trying to fulfill that, like, need in their brain where they want to be, like, wanted and needed and have that, validation from that. So that actually is a fact. It has nothing to do with you and everything.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with me. It was his.
Ladies, raise your hand if you agree with this statement. A man can be in a committed relationship, have sex with another woman, and still love his girl. Do you agree with that, or do you not agree with that?
Love, like, it's such a loaded word. Like,
that depends on the situation.
How about be emotionally invested?
Yes, I believe. Yeah. I think you can be emotionally invested with multiple people. I don't think maybe.
No. You're emotionally invested with your wife or girlfriend.
Okay.
And you just have sex that's sex. And come back to your wife or girlfriend.
And it's like an open thing, like everybody knows? Or
maybe they don't. Maybe it's a lie. It's in a vacuum. My point is, he can come back and he has absolutely, it does not affect his relationship with her in any way whatsoever. Do you believe that or no?
Is your wife having sex with you though, or you're just not getting
your wife's having sex with you also, but you go off and you have sex with someone else, and is it possible?
100%.
Correct. It's cheat or not cheat.
How come no one just wants to call it that?
Because in this case you could cheat or they could talk about it. But my point is, could you be in a situation like that and it not affect? Go ahead, Maya.
So technically, men view sex different than women.
Yes.
Women, it is way more emotional, and for men, they could do it and not think about this.
Separate it from the emotional.
But the thing is there's a difference between love and respect. So if you respect your girl and you're supposed to have that mutual respect for each other, you don't do that. You don't cheat. You're honest. But you could still love that person and be a completely disrespectful guy and go do whatever you want.
I believe in sex addictions. I have a really good friend, and he would tell me straight up to my face, he's like, he dates my friend Gabby, and he has a fiance. And he literally was like, I love my fiance. I'll never leave my fiance, but I love Gabby too. And I'm just like, some men can just have that love, and some just cheat. I don't know.
I'm sorry to tell you this. There's no such thing as a sex addiction.
I
We're just
believe it.
men. We're just men.
Okay.
It's called being male.
It's just called being male. Yeah, it is. Like our testosterone levels are 17 times higher than yours, and we use sex addiction in order for society to forgive us for our indiscretions. There's no David Duchovny is not a sex addict. He's just a dude who likes to have sex. That's just normal. That's all it is.